So when you see somebody post that they had an amazing day, you see that they made $200, $300, even $500. You see somebody go crazy and you see nothing but banger rides. You see somebody saying, listen, like me, I'm paying my bills simply off of Uber because I don't really do much Lyft. When you see these types of things, somebody making big numbers just doing rideshare, when you see this type of stuff, whether it's my channel or anybody else's channel, can I just tell you, there's a secret behind it, and it's really easy to understand, but not everybody's gonna do it. It's an easy way, it's a secret behind it. Not everybody's willing to put in the work to get to it. But it can be done. I'm nobody special. Nobody is more specialer than you. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Anybody can have a big day. Well, big days on Uber and Lyft. Anybody can do it. I put my pants on one leg at a time. I mean, sometimes I just jump in them, right? But you get the point. One leg at a time. I am no different from you. Anybody that you see that's doing these crazy numbers, $200, $300, $500, $600, they're no different from you. See, when we used to do Uber back in the day, I say back in the day because I've been doing Uber for the last 5 years. I've literally been doing Uber since the pandemic. And when I first started, can I just tell y'all, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Don't let nobody lie to you. It wasn't easy because it was the pandemic. Nobody was driving. Nobody was ordering Ubers, and I was just riding around. Can you just imagine going out into the street and it being empty like this the whole day? There was no rush hour. There was no, busy time. It was just nothing. There were no, let me pick what rides I do. Let me, do X rides. Let me not do X rides. Let me do comfort rides. There was nothing when I started. You were literally just driving around. You were literally just driving around and hoping for the best. And then we had to worry about the mask. We had to worry about people, doing crazy stuff in the car because they had on those masks. Then we had all of these rules and restrictions. I know everybody thinks like back in the day it was so great. It wasn't. It wasn't. I caught the tail end of the back in the day. And by tail end, it means back in the day, you didn't know where you were going. When you would get an offer, it would just say how long the pickup was. The pickup is 5 minutes away. That's all you got. That's it. Can you imagine trying to structure your day based on knowing this pickup is 5 minutes away? Like, everybody makes it seem like back in the day was so great, but it wasn't. The only indicator that you had that was actually legitimate was the 60-minute or longer indicator. So 60 minutes or longer means you could be sitting in traffic for 60 minutes, or it means it could be you're going 60 miles plus. 60 minutes or longer was the only indicator that you had that said long trip. Other than that, you didn't know where you were going. You were guessing. So what you used to have to do when you would get an offer, you used to have to either accept the offer, pick the person up, and then you would swipe, and then now you see the destination, and either you cancel it right there on the spot, or you take them and suck it up. That's how it used to be. But everybody thinks that it was the greatest time in the world. You did not know where you were going. You couldn't structure your day. You couldn't say, oh man, you know, I'm trying to, like in my case, I like to go directional. So there's times where I want to go north, and there's times where I want to go south. You couldn't do that. Not back in the day, because you didn't have the information. You could try. And yeah, you used to do, the only saving grace that you had was destination filters. But you better believe it was powerful. It was pretty good. But once that destination filter was over, you only had two. Once that destination filter was over, oh, you better believe the next ride that you got, if you accepted it, was going to erase all of that progress that you just made. Your acceptance rate mattered a whole lot more back then when you didn't have the information, because by having a good acceptance rate and getting yourself up in the tiers, you could, I think it was once you got past blue, or it might have been silver, I don't forgot the tiers, but once you got in the reward system, once you got up there, you finally got to see the information. And it wasn't what we have today. It was it was like minutes. It was like, okay, this trip is going to take 15 minutes. And that was the best that you got. And so when you see people post big numbers, when you see people doing these crazy, you know, working and being successful and all of that stuff, and you hear things like, oh man, we got a pay cut, and oh man, you know, the offers just suck, and oh man, this is a horrible time. You also have to have the context of the difference. It was a different time. It was an absolutely different time. But the same principle still applies. To be successful back then, you had to suck it up and take at least, 8 to 10 rides together and just suck it up so that you could get up in the tier so that you knew where you were going. That's what you used to have to do. That was the strategy. So you could get the information, so you could know where you could go. You could plan out your areas. You could work certain areas, all of that stuff. Because if you didn't know how long the trip was going to take. If you didn't know where you were going. You didn't know what you were getting. You didn't know what you were walking into. But the successful people still knew the best areas. The successful people still knew where to post up at. You just posted up there with the common sense understanding of this is a good area. So when I get a ride out of here, it's going to likely be a good ride. So I don't really care where it's going because it's going to be a good ride. That was the mindset. But it was still about having a strategy and executing. Right place, right time. It was still about that. You still knew, and I guess back then, it really mattered about traffic patterns a little bit more because you didn't know where you were going. You could get a ride that would take you 10 minutes, or you could get a ride that would take you an hour and 20 minutes, You just didn't know. So traffic patterns mattered more back then, I would believe. Areas mattered because you knew that if you were in certain areas, you would get shorter trips. So you would go to those areas to get your short trips. And in certain areas, you would go to get your long trips. Because you didn't have the upfront information like you do today. So everything was more constrained. Everything was more serious. But today, we have that information. You guys don't know how valuable that information can be, especially if you have a strategy and you understand your market. I'm a big proponent of any and everybody learning the traffic patterns in your market. By learning the traffic patterns, you start to understand where are the best places to be. Because I'm going to tell you, you get a ride that's all highway and it's 20 minutes, is much different than a ride that is 20 minutes in the city streets. It's just much different. In the city streets, you're going through stop signs, you're going to bumper traffic, sometimes depending on what time it is. Yeah, it may take you 20 minutes, but you damn sure not doing 20 miles. On the flip side, you get a ride that's all highway 20 minutes. You're literally just breezing to the stop. So it's about the strategy. So today, it's the same thing as it was, at least 5 years ago that I can attest to. Because, yeah, it's the same exact thing that'll make you successful. The big difference is we have a leg up in that we know the information. You know where you're going. You see the upfront details. You know how much you're going to get paid for the ride. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't like how much Uber is charging the rider, but you know how much you're going to get paid. So you have a little bit more information than you did back then. It's not a guessing game like it used to be. So I challenge everybody, if you're watching this video, I challenge you to really learn your market. Really learn your market. Understand where is the traffic. Where's the traffic at 5 o'clock? Where can you go at 5 o'clock so that you can either get rides done quicker or you're going to a better area? Where are the better areas at? Is it South Beach? Is it Wynwood? Is it downtown or Edgewater? Like, is it Coral Gables? Or is it way out south in Kendall and Homestead and Florida City? Where is the best places to work? Is it Doral? Like, what? How's the traffic around those areas? I'm using Miami, obviously, because I'm from South Florida. But whatever your market is, you got to learn it. Learn it for real. Learn where the best areas are. Have a strategy. Because if you have a strategy, you're going to make more money than the person that's just accepting everything. Because guess what? They're doing what we used to have to do. But now that's not the same thing today. We have an advantage on those people. We have an advantage. In a sense, we could do less mileage for the same type of money. So who wins? If you're doing less miles, we're making the same amount of money, but you got way more expenses. Who wins? That's the point of a strategy. And anybody can do it. As I started off the video, I put my pants on the same way as everybody else. One leg at a time. Anybody that's making $500-$600 from Uber, they're normal people. And the funny thing is, I'm starting to learn that there's men and women killing it out here. It's not just a male-dominated industry anymore. I mean, I don't know if it ever was only males, but I'm starting to see that it's females doing this too, which is even cooler. But it takes a strategy. It takes a strategy, and it takes you knowing where to be at the right time in the right place. Right time, right place, you make a lot of money. Wrong time, wrong place, you lose a lot of money because you're sitting in traffic. Wrong time, wrong place, you lose a lot of money because you're just sitting there. Wrong time, wrong place, you get the wrong passengers. All of your offers suck. Right time, right place, you get nothing. You get the better offers. Right time, right place, you get surge when it happens. Right time, right place, you knock out rides fairly quickly. And you get back to the money. That's the whole point. Getting back to the money. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to do. So, but yeah, I'm a little passionate today because, as you may have seen, I've been live streaming. I live stream I live streamed twice today. So if you didn't catch it, I'm going to live stream again tomorrow. So I'm going to go live at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yes. I'm going live at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's time to get this money. It's time to make those New Year goals that you all have a reality. A lot of y'all had New Year's resolutions. What happened to them? Why does nobody talk about them anymore? We only in February. It's only February 21st. Why ain't nobody talking about their New Year's resolutions anymore? Are you guys still pursuing them? Who here said that they wanted to travel more? Who here said that they were going to buy a car this year? Who here said that they were going to get a house, fix their credit, get out of debt? You know, who here said that they were going to build a savings? Are you still doing it? This is the time. This is the time to do it right now. Right now. And that's the reason why I'm making these videos, because I'm no different from you. But yeah, man, so I've rambled, I've talked a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying, I'm having a good time. So, but yeah, with that being said, I'm not gonna keep talking your ear off. If you are not a part of the Telegram community, why not? I get it, y'all like to be loners, but being in a community is important, man. It changes your mental. Seeing other people kill it when you think that nobody can kill it in your market changes things. Seeing other people have a really good day changes things. It's like, yo, hey, wait, I work Brickle too. How you up to 500 and I'm barely at $100? What am I doing that you not doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Being in a community helps. Trust me, it helps. But listen, bro, don't just join just to watch. You're not gonna get as much out of it. We are a community of people, regular people, but it's a community, and we're here to help. So hit the link in the description. The free Florida Telegram group is free right now. It ain't gonna be free forever, obviously. Yeah, it's not gonna be free forever, but right now it's free. You should join it. Get in while you can. But yeah, other than that, if you got any questions, any comments, leave them down below. And lastly, check out the live stream tomorrow. Deuces.